and welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to build a smart automation between Google Forms and WhatsApp chatbot using an automation tool named as Pabbly Connect. So first, let me explain you the use case clearly. I used Google Forms to collect the user leads, and sending a follow-up message to each user manually should be a very time-consuming and confusing task. So to solve this problem, I have created this integration. As with the help of this, whenever someone fills my Google Forms, then the moment they submit the form, an instant follow-up will be sent to the user's WhatsApp account. And that message personalized include all of their details that they were filled while filling the form. So yes, this is the exact automation we will be creating in this video. Now, without wasting any time, let's start building this automation from the scratch. At first, open a new tab and search pabbly.com/connect. So Pabbly Connect is an all-in-one automation tool that's help you to automate and integrate multiple applications without writing a single line of code. In this page, on the right hand side, you will see two options, sign in and sign up free. If you are new to Pabbly, then you will click on sign up free option and get 100 free tasks every month to explore the software. If you are an existing user just like me, then click on the sign in option. But before doing the sign in process, I just want to share something extremely important with you. If you also want to do this type of smart automation without writing a single line of code, then go and purchase Pabbly subscription by using my coupon code MEHYT and get an exclusive discount on both yearly and lifetime Pabbly plans. Here, after doing the sign-in process, you will be see all Pabbly apps where you have to go in this Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button, and it will take you to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect where you can create and manage all of your automation workflows in one place. As we are creating a new workflow, so I will click on this plus create workflow button. Next, I am creating a workflow from scratch, so I will select this option. After that, the workflow builder I am going to select as new beta. Next, I am entering the workflow name as connect Google Forms to WhatsApp in 2 steps. Next, I am going to select the folder as Pabbly Connect. After that, I will click on this create button. See, our workflow is created successfully. Now, this right here is the most important step of doing any automation, name as trigger. Trigger says when this happens. This is the first application you have to select for creating your workflow. So in this tutorial, I am going to select my trigger application as Google Forms because my objective is that whenever I have received a new form submission through my Google Forms, then instantly one follow-up WhatsApp message will be sent to my user's WhatsApp account. After selecting the application, the app event I am going to select as new response received. Next, I will click on this connect button. See, it will provide me one webhook URL and the steps below that how you can connect your Google Form account to your Pabbly Connect account. So at first, I am copying this webhook URL from here, and you can see that as soon as I have copied this webhook URL, here it is waiting for a webhook response. Now for getting this webhook response, I am going to take you to my Google Form account. See, this is my Google Form account where I have already created one form. Here I have added only some fields as first name, last name, email, phone number, city, and about the user's requirement. But you can customize this form completely based on your own choice. Now for making a connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Forms, you just have to click on this responses option and click on this view in sheets option, and then you will become on this page. That is the sheet where all the submission is get stored. So here, before making the connection, I want the test details, so I am copying this form here and opening this in a new tab. Now I am going to fill this form. Here I have added all the test details as first name is Smart, last name is User, one test email address, mobile number, city name as Indore, and the requirement is get leads. After that, I will click on the submit button and see the form is submitted. A new row is added in my Google Sheet that includes all the leads that I have entered while filling the form. Now for making a connection, you just have to click on this extensions option and click on this Pabbly Connect's webhooks. After that, click on this initial setup button. See, here one setup is already done. So at first, I am removing this webhook URL from here. I'm going to paste this webhook URL in this field for making a new connection. And the next one is the trigger column. The trigger column is the final data column where you have entered the data. So in this sheet, my trigger column is G. That's why I have entered the trigger column as G. Next, I will click on the send test button. See, it says that test data sent successfully. Now I'm going to check my workflow to see whether I have received a new response or not. Here you have to wait for a few seconds and see, I have received a new response that includes all the leads that are stored in the first row of this Google Sheet. This means that our Google Forms account is successfully connected to our Pabbly Connect. After doing this setup, you just have to click on the submit button, and then it says that setup configured successfully. Here I am also going to tell you one most important step. Then you have to make sure that in this extensions option, this send on event is always active. If it is not active, inactive, then Pabbly Connect does not receive any responses. So keep that in your mind. As we have received the data, this means that our trigger step is working perfectly. Moving forward, I'm going to take my action application as Pabbly Chart Flow because I want to send instant follow-up message to my user's WhatsApp account, which dynamically includes their provided details. So for that, I'm clicking on this plus option and selecting the application as Pabbly Chart Flow. After that, the app event, I'm going to select this send template message. Next, I will click on this connect button. See, it will provide me two options, name as add new connection and select existing connection. If you have an existing connection, then you will select this option. Here I'm going to make a new connection, so I will click on this add new connection, and once I click on this option, then it asks me to enter the token type. Now for getting this token type, I'm going to take you to my Pabbly Chart Flow account. So this is the dashboard of Pabbly Chart Flow. Now what is Pabbly Chart Flow? So Pabbly Chart Flow is an all-in-one WhatsApp automation tool that's help you to automate WhatsApp messages and responses 24/7 for your different type of businesses. Now for getting that token, you just have to click on the settings option and click on this API and webhooks option, and here you can get your token. Just copy this token from here and paste it in this field. After pasting the token, you just have to click on the save button and see how easily my Pabbly Chart Flow account is connected to my Pabbly Connect account. Now in this recipient mobile number field, I'm going to map the mobile number of the user that I have received from the previous application. So to do the mapping, you just have to enter the slash on the field, and the previous application is visible in front of you. Just click on it and all the responses is going to be appear in front of you. So in this field, I'm going to map the user's mobile number. See, it is mapped. Now what is mapping? So mapping is the most important step in automation as it makes data dynamic. As different users have different data, so for capturing each user's data dynamically, mapping is used. In simple words, mapping makes data dynamic completely based on the user's input. After that, I'm going to select the template as registration follow-up message. This is the template that I have already created before in my Pabbly Chart Flow account. Now I am going to show you the template feature that are present in Pabbly Chart Flow. You just have to click on this template list button and you will become in this page where you can create multiple types of WhatsApp templates with completely based on your own choice. See, here I have already created one template by the name of registration follow-up message, so I am clicking on it. In this template message, you can see that I have entered some variables as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and in each of these variable from starting and the ending, I have added a curly braces. Here in the place of all these variables, the dynamic data will come. After a few minutes, you will understand this more clearly. So if you want a detailed video of how you can create a template message in your Pabbly Chart Flow account, then we have already created a separate video for it. Check the description below for the video link. Now here, after selecting the templates, as these are not required fields, so I'm leaving these blank and directly coming on this variables fields as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. As you can see that all the variables that I have entered on the templates of each fields is visible here. Now in each of these fields, I'm going to do the mapping of the response that I have received from the previous application. That in this field, I'm going to map the user's first name as Smart. After that, I'm doing the mapping of last name. With the help of this mapping, automatically the data will be changed based on the user's input. After that, I'm doing the mapping of email address, next the mobile number, moving forward the city name, and lastly the requirement. As you can see that how easy you can do the mapping. Here I mapped only some fields just only to teach you the process of how you can do the mapping inside Pabbly Connect, but you can map more data completely based on your own choice. Moving forward, the one option by the name of response format with two quick options, name as simple and advanced. If you want to receive a response in simple format, then you will select this option, and if you want to receive a response in advanced format such as flattened key or array values, then you will select this option. After that, you just have to click on the save and send test request button. But before this, I want you to know something, that in this recipient mobile number field, I have mapped the response from the previous application, but the number that I have entered while filling the form is the test number, and sending a message to a test number is not possible. So I am removing this number from here and going to write my number manually, just only to show you the setup. But you have to make sure that in this field, you have to map the data that you will receive from the previous application, means this Google form, and select the response from here. And you just have to make sure that the number you will map in this field includes the country code but without plus sign. After writing the number, I am clicking on the save and send test request request button. See, I have received the positive response and the status is success. Now I'm going to check my WhatsApp account to see whether I have received a follow-up message or not. See, I have received the follow-up message that includes my name as a smart user, that I mapped in each of the first and last name field, email address, mobile number, city name that I mapped as a Indore, and the requirement as get lead. So this is how mapping works, and this is how automated follow-up messages will be sent to each of your users' WhatsApp account the moment they submit the Google form. I have clicked on the save and send test request button just only to send the test message on my WhatsApp business account, but you can click on the save button and all of this can be occur automatically. You don't have to click on the button manually again and again. Now, as we have received the follow-up message, this means that our action step is working perfectly and our workflow is completed. After the completion of your workflow, you have to make sure that to enable this toggle. If you don't enable this toggle, then your workflow will become disabled and it will not work. If you face any difficulties or you have any questions while creating this workflow, then feel free to ask us in the comment section. I have also shared the link of this workflow in the description below. You can check it out. So what are you waiting for? Go and try this amazing automation for your own business too. Lastly, a quick reminder about the coupon code MEHYT. Don't forget it while purchasing the Pabbly subscription and grabbing exclusive offers.
So thank you for watching this video. Not only this, you can do multiple integration of many applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubts, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, then you can text us at forum.pabbly.com. If you want to know the price details about Pabbly Connect, then you can visit www.pabbly.com/connect #pricing. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe our YouTube channel.